What's up? I am Grand Prix, aka Two Mics. Mr. Bam McGurk, Duval Champ, damn right. You already know what it is. You know what we came to do. It's time to to get into these battle reviews. SRL, what up? This one, Breeze, Ice. Good battle, good battle. Very good battle to my understanding. This is Breeze's first recorded battle. So let's just get right into it, man. Round one. Like I said, this is obviously another poet rapper kind of clash. And again, I think it shows, you know what I'm saying? For this to be Breeze's first battle, his vocal projection and his delivery, like his aggression is definitely on point. Round one, Ice goes first. Comes out, kind of has this angle of you being a fan of mine. That you reached out, like always having the angles that kind of appear, whether you actually know they happened or not, always kind of come off pretty well. I thought Ice put a lot in this round, So let's get into some of his highlights.
Something for Breeze, and it's just for Breeze. We both spray cans, but when he spray cans, it's potpourri. Just for Breeze. When I spray cans, it's 10 shots. Y'all ain't got to duck and hide these bullets. Just for Breeze, nigga, please. Damn. He in his car, I'll bomb this bitch. Hollow tips, charge his whip, spark the fifth and start shooting the Breeze like I'm talking shit.
Damn. God damn. Yeah, Ice fucked his name up. I've always been a fan of name flips. It's probably one of the most direct ways to get at people, and Ice definitely gave him a lot. Like, I felt like he gave him a lot. Get back into it.
I know you said I was dark, but this nigga, super dark. You look like the third gorilla on the evolution chart. Oh my.
Then here, Ice gets into a nasty like scheme as far as like 80s rappers, and I think this might be the bar of the round. Not like the bar, because it was kind of it's technically a scheme, so I guess the scheme of the round or whatever. And this one thing that Ice could do better at is his aggression. And you'll see, like, even throughout this battle, Breeze aggression is just so much more, like, so much higher that it makes it, he sells his bars. Like, he really sells the bars. And this is one of the few places where Ice, like, really got into it. Like, he had to know this shit was gonna hit.
Let me finish. Since you got the face of an old ass 1980s rapper, I said you must have been drinking too much funky cold Medina, thinking you can fuck with grown folks. If you don't want to get hit with that wild thing, you better watch your tone, low. Oh, because you can't touch this. Stupid little bitch. I tell my gun, let's get it started. Then shoot him with a clip. I got pumps that'll bump. His medulla getting split. Man, this hammer make them dance. It's too legit to quit.
And that's how Ice ends his round. Very strong, very strong. Then it goes into to Breeze round. And again, Breeze starts out, and you can tell, like, this may be his first battle, but he's definitely not new to performing and not new to structure. So the way he kind of sets it up, it kind of has this intro like him talking to Big K, and it kind of goes into it. He comes out swinging, haymaker, with this Sierra scheme, which I thought was tough. Run that.
So here's a toast, nigga, to Sierra. Cause I'm like, oh, this fag wanna act like a boy. Well, I promised to off him and his old army. Every time I wonder why he ain't second guessing or questioning the direction he 1, 2 stepping in, all I can think is it's about to be a body party.
Nice. Grand Prix for that. Then as he goes on, like I said, I really feel like Breeze just has a strong delivery. But then he just kind of gets into like some filler. Like, it's delivered well, but he's not really saying too much of anything. So it takes a second to get to something that's gonna hit. Check this out.
Honestly, I'm tired of this loser ass nigga. He twisted and fucked up Kama Sutra ass nigga.
Nice. Barred around. Like no setup or nothing, just no scheme, just a pure bar. That was dope. That's how he ends his round. I gave round one to Ice. Like I just felt like he had more. Breeze shit, the shit that he had hit when he swung, but I think it was too much. Like when you look back at the battle, like Ice just had too much shit. Like the way he fucked up his name, the Usain Bolt, and this one goes back to what I was saying. Like Bree's aggression, is just good. Like it's solid. Either Ice needs to step up his aggression, but it's just you can even tell. Ice had better lines, and they could be written well, and Breeze just delivers his shit like he mean it. Like look at the football schemes. I'm gonna play the football schemes back to back, and to me, Ice shit is better. Like better. It's just better. It was just a better flip, and then Breeze just has a better delivery. Watch this.
I say my last battle, me and Frost gave y'all a classic. Shout out to Frost.
Right.
He told me he was a great white that bar flames, right? But nigga, I'm Jordan on game night. When his tongue got about to take flight, run it back. He started raving like Baltimore. I'll drag this bitch like Ray Rice.
But here you are, hurt all of them gun balls, but I don't see Hawk. So if it's game time and none of them bullets thrown in my side, bitch, I guess I'm Richard Sherman.
And you can even look at Breeze's face. You can even see where Breeze ends his round. Will they stop him at the time? I don't know if his round was shorter, if they cut the time. But you could tell he was trying to go, like he was just getting warmed up. Like he was just like he wanted to give him more. He would have kept going. And that kind of proves like even he was gonna go longer. He just didn't have enough in that round to me. So let's get in round two. All right, so round two. I feel like Ice came out really slow. Like it took like a minute and a half to really get to some shit. Like he had this whole scheme kind of like this Trey Songz Akon and out of all that shit, the only shit that even hit really was the State Farm one. So it really took him about 16 bars, and then he gets into a scheme. I'll say this, as far as movie schemes, Ice is nice. As of right now, Ice is probably my favorite schemer in the SRL. That may change, but as of right now, his schemes are probably the best in the SRL. So let's get to it.
He think I'm just one of them boys in the hood, simply. But I kick knowledge like Trey Pops. That's why his bitch be jumping on my dick quickly. She know I get dope, boy. Now she want me to blow her back out like Ricky. Thinking I'm a menace to society? Oh, dog. Stop, please. You not a menace like old dog. You a snitch like Chauncey. You remind me of motherfucking Jada Pinkett in that movie. Cause Breeze a bitch. I fathered Joe Flo. Take it easy, prick. I feel like Stacy and MC8 at that picnic scene. Like, is that Breeze? Trying to rap like Ice? Hell yeah, that's him over there. Trying to be big and shit.
Scheme. Movie scheme. Shit. Then he hits him with another one. This one was solid. Came at all the poets. Woo.
Since you a poet, I guess your favorite movie must be Dead Poet Society. Fuck made y'all think these poets could rhyme with me. I kill this faggot ass poet and any bitch ass poet who rhyme with Breeze. And turn this battle into your favorite movie, nigga. A Dead Poet Society.
Alright, so that pretty much wraps up Ice round. Solid round for Ice. I don't think it was as strong as his first round, but it definitely was a pretty good round. So once you get into Breeze going, he comes out and he pretty much breaks down Ice's name, and his shit is funny. Like the shit is funny. Watch this.
I hate What's your fucking name, sir? Ice Alino. I mean, yo. What the fuck is an Alino? There's no English definition, but the Spanish meaning here states that this nigga's name is Ice Seasoning.
Ice Seasoning.
Let's go.
And then right here, Breeze gets into like this number scheme, this math scheme, trigger angles, probably the dopest scheme in the battle. Like, he's got really good potential if Breeze continues to battle. This shit right here, like, even if niggas can get like the acute angles, squares, root, nice.
It's confusing. They add up the stats and sum up that I'm losing. But the numbers line, they just multiply because he got all them squares rooting. Honestly, y'all equating it wrong, thinking he gonna do harm to me. Factor in that he even a fraction nicer than the wackest part of me warrants an apology. Let's do the math.
Do it.
Let's do the math. See, he teaches basic trigonometry. He teaches basic trigonometry, but if you take a cute flow and obtuse following, it'll probably make that bullshit sound right. Yeah, nigga, your angle is as simple as geometry. He got the swag of a pedophile. You look like a smoker's low.
At this point, Breeze is cooking Ice. Cooking him. And then he gets into the name flips. And I don't know who had better name flips, Ice in round 1 or Breeze right here, but woo.
Y'all gotta be crazy thinking Jason is amazing, cause I'm here breaking ice like I'm starting a conversation.
Oh.
Dante, what's up, man? Woo-hoo.
Alright, so after that, Breeze goes into this kind of Spice Girl scheme and ends his round. I kind of didn't like the Spice Girl scheme. I thought it was a reach, me personally, but overall, I thought he won that round clearly. Like, clearly, it was just too much shit in that round. So I definitely have that. So I have that 1-1 going into the third round. So let's get into the third. All right. So third round, Ice comes back. One thing I noticed about Ice, which is kind of cool, he doesn't mind being the bad guy. He does this thing where he's like, you don't like that, so I'm gonna give you some more of it. I think that shit's that's pretty catchy. Like, I like that shit. So he kind of starts off with that, and then kind of goes into like this Nintendo line, and I just want to roll it. I'll talk about it after.
Told Frost that I'll pull out a chopper, then bang on his kinfolk. All you gonna see is big bullets fly at that plumber, like the first Super Mario game on Nintendo. Here go the other line. Push the power button, grab a controller. Let's get this game started. You a lame artist, that's why you the main target. I get them things sparking. Speaking of that same Nintendo game, your whole crew, birds. Fuck reload, and I kill Mario, then go duck hunt with the same car.
God damn! That shit was hard, nigga. Ooh. Oh, that shit was hard. Uh, hardest. That was the hardest setup punch of the battle. That was the hardest haymaker of the battle. And we could argue that shit like, oh, same cartridge Nintendo. Oh, bruh. If a nigga punch like that consistently, there will be nobody in SRL that could beat us. I mean, Moses. Yeah. There's if you get a punching like that consistently, it's time to get it's time to get ready for URL. Oh my god. Bruh. I want to address something else, and this is something I've seen that's been very consistent in the SRL, and maybe just Jacksonville battle rap scene. I like the fact that if somebody's cooking, like if the line is that good, like I got a lot of respect for battle rappers that can admit that somebody's shit hit. You know what I'm saying? Because when he said that shit, like you could tell when the other rapper react to your shit, and it's just like, oh man. Like that's love, you know what I'm saying? That's much respect. So, you know what I'm saying? Much respect to all the battle rappers, you know what I'm saying? So far, like I've seen her so far that like if a nigga get off a line, you know what I'm saying? G-Man, Sensei, whoever, if someone get off a really good line, like nigga gonna kind of give him his respect. So back to the battle. Alright, so after that, Ice goes into this angle which I thought was like ridiculously creative. I thought it was one of the best angles since like Calico Lux, honestly. Like the angle was just, I wasn't sure. Like if you see it when he first does it, you can't tell how it's gonna be received or how he put it together. So you don't know if it's just gonna be stupid, like you're saying it for shock value. Like, woo, fuck Jesus, woo, woo. Like, so check it out.
Fuck Breeze. And fuck Jesus too.
So he does that immediately. Niggas like, nigga what? Nigga who? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shock value. And I take that back. I don't think it was the best angle since Lux. I think it was the best angle since K Shine used the board on DNA, the Professor Shine shit. Like it was up there with that. I would say it was up there with that. Anyway, so yeah, he says that, and so now you're wondering like, is it gonna have some type of like, and that goes back to what I said about Ice. Like he embraces the being the bad guy, so he'll say some shit and know you're not gonna like it and just be cool with it. And then he could sing. Then he proceeds to kind of take this angle, which and the way he structured it and wrote it, like nice.
These niggas, man, they make you think you Christ, but everything your disciples say not true. Since he think he Christ, bullets will nail him if he cross me. Give him deja vu. So who the fuck is this Jesus guy? The letter J didn't even exist in biblical times, but Christians tell people to follow Jesus. That's what y'all say. That's why Christians got it fucked up, because if you ain't following y'all way, nigga, you going the wrong way.
Nice. So now he's pulling it together. So now there's clearly structure to it, and now there's, you know, a tie between, you know, almost like he's turning it into a religious battle. I just think this shit's creative as fuck. Like, keep going.
Got to pay this thing, well, that's just another way to say the Messiah's name. Nigga, please, that game is just lame. The word soda may be pronounced differently, but a Pepsi is a Pepsi. In other words, your name is your name. No matter what language or generation, your name is the same. Okay. So who the fuck is this Jesus guy? The son of God? I should fire you and spray you. That title's not able. I would kill your fans too, but they don't exist. Just like that fake-ass Messiah you pray to. Stop being so quick to fall to your knees. Like you trying to get close to semen. That's right. You was in the Navy, so you used to being close to semen, huh? Two things. Watch that. Two things. Learn how to think for yourself. Be a leader, not a follower. Two, learn how to rap and not suck dick. Be a spitter, not a swallower.
So after that, Ice gets into some name flips, and the round looks like it's running kind of long. So this was actually a pretty long battle. And just when the battle, when Ice could have possibly got into running in too long, he pulls out kind of like this poet card about them being dramatic and being wordy on everything, which is a great angle to take versus a poet. Check it out, and it hits well.
I bet you this nigga wife will tell him some simple shit. Like, baby, I'm making sandwiches later. Can you take me to get some bread from the stove? This complex nigga be like, bread from the stove, my Nubian queen. Why get bread from the stove when bread is for those who said they oppose the truth but don't understand? And next thing you know, you expected to know everything, all the ups, the downs, the X's and O's. And his wife just be standing there like, so is that a yes or a no? Well, since your brain full of poetry, this foe will leave him open. Brain flying out his head, that's poetry in motion. What the fuck is this bitch thinking? You just a hillbilly from Virginia. Quit playing, cause I don't play with Bammers. I coach them. Nick Saban.
So that's pretty much how Ice wraps up the round. Now, before Breeze can even start, the first thing I noticed is there's only 6 minutes left in this video. There's no way Breeze could get off enough material in 6 minutes to match this long ass verse that Ice just had. And one thing you'll know about battle rap is the better the verse, the longer the round is going to be, because the more you're going to get stopped by the crowd. So that already told me either the shit didn't hit or he didn't have a whole lot of material. So that already kind of told me what direction this third was going to go in.
Matter of fact, this battle is over. You lose, nigga. Booker T voice. Hold it. Let's go, nigga.
Straight up. So y'all think poets don't do this shit? Huh? We don't be rapping about gun clapping and drug trafficking. We just be yapping in iambic pentameter, finger snapping and haiku and shit.
Matter of fact, this battle is over. You lose, nigga. Booker T voice. Hold it. Let's go, nigga.
Straight up. So y'all think poets don't do this shit? Huh? We don't be rapping about gun clapping and drug trafficking. We just be yapping in iambic pentameter, finger snapping and haiku and shit.
Alright, so Breeze starts his round off pretty much trying to, talking to him, which is, the standard format now for battle rap. If someone's gonna make like some type of angle that's real or talking to you or address, they're gonna do it in the third. So he kind of goes down this path of, the history of spoken word versus rap. But it's good, but the way he wrote it, he didn't write it in a format that it still had punches. Like you still have to punch within it. You know what I'm saying? So check it out.
Wrong. See, fact is, poetry was the first authoritative art form. Right. Storytelling built to keep minds strong and hearts warm. Devices from our craft help free and enslave people, be informed. Wade in the Water was a poem. Right. So am I a rapper? No. Because I cut the useless chatter to ensure my gift serves the purpose of shit that actually matters. Like, has your bars ever benefited someone besides yourself? Clear the path so that the misguided can find themselves?
Right.
What type of yo rhymes stop the suicide mid-action?
Okay. Ooh.
None, right? You think I'm lying? Call Melanie Carter up and ask.
Oh wow, not a real reference.
So that South Park bar was cold, but I think the crowd want to know how Mr. Hanky feels getting his shitty ass existence wiped out by Big Gay Al.
Call out. I like that shit, Breeze. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell the people who you want to battle, man. This shit makes for good battle rap. This shit makes for good battle rap. Now, two things here. One, unfortunately, when you spend a part of your round rapping to someone else, be prepared to almost give up a good portion of that round. Now here, going into this, I'll say it now, Breeze lost the third round. He lost the third round. First of all, if you're going to spend a portion of your round addressing someone else as he does now and loses 8 to 12 bars, maybe 16 on G-Man Frost, the rest of your round has to be so potent at the person for you to still win that round because you spent half your round directed at someone else. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, the first part where he was addressing the poetry and its history, he didn't find a way to tie it into Ice. Like Ice might as well not have been on the stage. Versus when Ice did the bar when he was doing the Jesus angle, right? And then he called him he was gonna nail him to the cross, and it would be like deja vu, or he'll squeeze the life out of him like a boa constrictor. These are your disciples, etc. So he pulled him and almost put him in the place of Jesus and made the angle. That's where the experience in battle rap, or lack thereof, of Breeze comes into play, because he didn't structure it enough where he was still able to get at Ice while addressing the history of spoken word. And now you're about to waste bars calling out another battle rapper. Good for the call out, but it costs you the round, and his round is shorter.
You Ice, cause you be still in style and flow. The niggas that got your back gon' die frontin'. You remember that? Nigga, you stole that shit from Calico. Talking to Frost Tongue Ring, that shit would have been ill until I realized that he stole that shit from Ill Will.
Stolen bar, 10-4. Yep, called him out on it. Now this is awkward because I know when I dropped the initial blog, the first review I did was of Ice and Strife, and I mentioned that the bars that Ice has some bars that weren't exactly all the way his, and then he got called out on it. So I don't know if Breeze potentially saw that and used it. So I haven't quite decided moving forward. Give me some feedback as SRL. Do y'all want me to continue to call out niggas if I catch a line that was taken? Because then at that point it could turn around and be used against somebody in a future battle. So that wasn't my intention to do so. It was just something that I specifically noticed. So y'all give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all think about that. Alright, so let me wrap this shit up, man. Pretty much from there, I don't feel like Breeze says anything that's like particularly monumental or groundbreaking. I got it 2-1 Ice. Ice winning the first and the third. Second, definitely not debatable. Breeze cooked him in the second. I can see where someone can argue the first and the second. I've had an off-camera conversation with someone where they actually gave Breeze the first and the second. I'm giving Ice the first and the third, and that's pretty much how I have it. So I have Breeze taking this one. Great battle. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this. I feel like Moses West has had the best performance to date in SRL, but as of now, this is my favorite battle. I think this is the best battle, back and forth. So yeah, talk to me about that. You.